Twin Peaks, season one, episode four is what I get to watch today. This show is weaving a lot of threads, and I'm enjoying the experience of putting the pieces of the puzzle together. Thank you for watching with me today. You can get full length early access on my Patreon, Mr. Valentine Reacts. Appreciate all my supporters over there. And if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to like this video, leave me some comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Algorithm, you might have heard of it. But yeah, I'm enjoying this melodrama. Melodrama is right up my alley, man. It pleases me. It's hilarious. It's moving. It's dark. It's tragic. It's morbid. It's heartwarming, life affirming, all of the above. But without further ado, let's get into the episode. I'll see you on the other side. Why are you talking so fast? All right, because I'm excited.
Would you care to join me for breakfast? You slipped this note underneath my door night before last.
I did?
Breaking news.
I wanted to help you. For Laura.
But you and Laura weren't exactly friends.
We weren't friends, but I understood her better than the rest.
What is One-Eyed Jack's?
Men go there.
What about women?
Caters to a particular interest.
Women work there. Laura worked at my father's department store. He named it after himself.
Naturally.
Where at Horn's department store?
At the perfume counter.
So did Ronald Pulaski. That rightward slant in your handwriting indicates a romantic nature. A heart that yearns. Be careful.
I do?
Your handwriting is your horoscope, essentially. Is there anything Agent Cooper cannot do?
Who killed Laura Palmer?
Harry, let me tell you about the dream I had last night.
Tibet.
No. You were there. Lucy, so were you. My dream is a code waiting to be broken. Break the code, solve the crime.
Yep, that's about the size of it. That was a hell of a dream, man. I need some more Laura's cousin dancing.
I got a phone call from a one-armed man named Mike. The killer's name was Bob.
Mike and Bobby.
No, it's a different Mike and a different Bob. They lived above a convenience store. They had a tattoo, fire, walk with me. Mike couldn't stand the killing anymore, so he cut off his arm. Bob vowed to kill again, so Mike shot him. Do you know where dreams come from?
It's a hell of a turn of events. Mike saw the light. He got enlightened and said,
Neurons fire high voltage impulses. These impulses become pictures. The pictures become dreams. But no one knows why we choose these particular pictures.
So what was the end?
That's the kicker, ladies and gentlemen. We have filmmakers in our brain.
In a red room, there was a midget in a red suit and a beautiful woman. She's filled with secrets. Sometimes her arms bend back. Where she's from, the birds sing a pretty song, and there's always music in the air. The midget did a dance. Laura kissed me, and
That he did. He cut one hell of a rug.
she whispered the name of the killer in my ear.
Who was it?
I don't remember. Break the code, solve the crime.
Hey, have you no compassion?
I've got passion running out of my nose, pal. I'm the sultan of sentiment. Now, I do not ask you to understand these tests. I'm not a cruel man. I just ask you to get the hell out of my way so that I can finish my work. Is that clear?
Here to conduct Laura Palmer's body to the cemetery.
He needs to take several seats, man. He's competent, but rough around the edges. Al, brother.
We appreciate the value of your work. I must insist that we consider the feelings of the Palmer family as well.
Compassion is the name of the game. Pump the brakes. Pump it.
You can have a funeral any old time. I cannot perform these tests next year, next month, next week, or tomorrow. I must perform them now.
That does it.
Oh.
Charge of the body, and you don't touch Laura from this moment on.
The hell do you get?
This is about to turn into an episode of Grey's Anatomy. He's like, time is of the essence here. Put all that maudlin shit aside. Forgive my French.
He won't release Laura's body for the funeral. He's not human.
I do not suffer fools gladly, and fools with badges never. I want no interference from this hulking boob. Is that clear?
I've heard just about enough.
He's added up to here.
Well, I've had about enough of the morons and half-wits, dolts, dunces, dullards, and dumbbells. And you, chowderhead,
Dastardly. Alliteration.
you've had enough of me?
Yes, I have.
Oh, that's nice. How appropriate.
He forecasted that punch like a week ago. He didn't have ample time to move out the way, Albert?
A hail of bullets would be nice.
That's enough. He hit me. Well, I'm sure he meant to do that.
Albert, I want you to release this girl's body to her family immediately. I want your test results by noon. Those are orders.
Yeah. Sometimes Agent Cooper has to pull rank. Can't always talk about donuts and damn fine coffee. And the furs. Sometimes he has to put the foot down. I respect it, Agent Cooper. And what Albert lacks in reaction time, he makes up for in insult ability. Because alliteration, like insults, hurt worse when it's expressed in alliteration. You can quote me on that.
My darling daughter, Jade, because of my financial difficulties, I have decided to end it all tonight. I hope you can find the strength to go on without me, your loving father, Jared.
No. Please have no thematic significance to our story. Let it be a incidental swing.
Madeline? Is it you?
Uncle Leland, I am so sorry.
Grief with a capital G. Yeah, that wound is still fresh. And that was such a heartbreaking scene when he was swing dancing with the image of her and broke her image.
Look at that. Ducks on the lake. So, fill me in on Leo Johnson.
Leo's one of those guys you keep on a list and you keep your eye on. So far, we haven't caught him with his paws in the cookie jar.
Okay. Interesting imagery there.
Did you know Laura Palmer?
I knew who she was, all right? Everybody did.
Do you have a criminal record, Leo?
Nothing. You can look it up.
Illegal U-turn, April 1986. Drunk and disorderly, November 1987. Aggravated assault. Charges dropped.
Oh, got one hell of a rap sheet, Leo.
Where were you the night of Laura Palmer's murder?
On the road, I called my wife Shelley around that time from Butte, Montana.
She'll confirm this?
She will if you ask her.
I'm not going to forgive Leo for what he did to Shelley. It's unforgivable.
This may be a good time for a brief discussion.
You want to talk about cigarettes? Today?
No, but put it out.
Come on, Daddy. Have some decorum.
Yeah, I've attended my share of funerals. Anytime a man dies in war, he dies too soon. Laura died too soon as well.
If that ain't the truth, I don't know what is.
But we have a responsibility to the dead, Robert. Responsibility is the linchpin of our society. Each man responsible for his own actions, each action contributing to the greater good.
Hold oneself accountable. No lies detected.
Great.
I realize you experience an ongoing disinclination to enter fully into meaningful exchange. It leads to stalemate.
Quite tight-lipped, this Bobby. Very tight-lipped.
Son, don't be afraid.
Afraid of what? I'm not afraid of any damn funeral. I can hardly wait. Afraid? I'm gonna turn it upside down!
Everybody ready?
Whoa. I don't know if you should be champing at the bit to get to this funeral procession here, Bobby. I would love to see a prequel for Bobby's dad. Like, he has a story, man. I'll read that novelization.
She was tied up twice, different locations on the night of her death, like this.
Sometimes my arms bend back.
Your subconscious is firing on all cylinders, Agent Cooper. You hear me?
My conclusion, the killer washed his hands and then leaned in for a kiss.
Ah.
Good Lord.
That is unconscionable. Who has the Constitution to do such? The prevailing question.
A small plastic fragment from her stomach, partially dissolved by digestive acids. I'm taking it back to the lab for reconstruction as the local facilities give new meaning to the word primitive. I note with some interest what appears to be.
This guy's amazing. This is great characterization. Albert could not be more sardonic if he tried. It's amazing.
I have only been in Twin Peaks a short time. In that time, I have seen decency, honor, and dignity. Murder is not a faceless event here, not a statistic to be tallied up at the end of the day.
Come on now. Have some humanity, Al. You deserve that sock in the jaw. Sock it to him.
Laura Palmer's death has affected each and every man and child because life has meaning here, every life. That's a way of living I thought had vanished from the earth, but it hasn't, Albert. It's right here in Twin Peaks.
Sounds like you've been snacking on some of the local mushrooms.
Consider yourself lucky I do not file a report of my own that could bury you in a building so deep in Washington you'd never see the sun.
Don't let the good nature and jocular exterior fool you. I am formidable. That's why I'm the head honcho, you prick. Now skedaddle.
I'd like you to look into my pension plan options regarding outside real estate investment. I may look into purchasing the property at what I assume will be a very reasonable price.
Agent Cooper's gonna plant his flag. He likes the ethos, the zeitgeist here in Twin Peaks, man. He likes the energy. It's a close-knit environment. Everybody knows everyone. With just a little, if we could just shore up this little dose of murder, everybody be right as rain.
You came back to me. We're really together again.
Reunited, and it feels so good. This cast of characters. We got One-Eyed Jack, One-Armed Man, and One-Eyed Nadine.
In high school, I used to watch Norma and you at those football games. She was so pretty. You made such a handsome couple. But I knew, even though I was just a little nobody.
Oh, come on, Nadine. You weren't a nobody. She was waiting in the wings for you on the sidelines. Like Taylor Swift would say, Norma wore short skirts, Nadine wore t-shirts. She's cheer captain and I'm on the bleachers.
You got to know me.
Yes, I'm a Taylor Swift fan, sue me.
We don't want to be late. Are you ready?
I'm not going.
It's Laura, James.
I can't.
I'm spoken for. I gotta put this event in the rear view.
Johnny doesn't even know what day it is.
You have to be patient, Dad.
You be patient. Clear about this, Sylvia. I have my limits. Taking it is a specialty of the house.
Gotta love a good crawl space in a mystery story.
To the funeral in that ridiculous getup.
Then what he can do.
No. Let's everyone just get into the car.
Sympathetic turn of events. How often do you use this crawl space here? Audrey, I demand answers now. Dr. Jacoby, you old so-and-so.
I am the resurrection, and whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. For none of us liveth to himself, and no man dieth to himself. And if we die unto the Lord. Whether we live, therefore...
This is such an intricate storyline here. 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon? No. 6 degrees of Laura Palmer.
And bring us all to thy heavenly kingdom, and reigneth with thee, one God, now and forever.
Singing a different tune now, huh, James?
Laura was bright. She was impatient for her life to begin, for the world to finally catch up to her dreams and ambitions.
An exquisite choice to have close-ups of all the pertinent characters. I respect that editing, cinematography choice.
Amen!
Oh, he did say he was gonna turn it up. Turn it up he shall.
What are you looking at? What are you waiting for? You damn hypocrites make me sick! Everybody knew she was in trouble, but we didn't do anything. You want to know who killed Laura? You did! We all did. Pretty words aren't gonna bring her back, man, so save your prayers.
Listen to his father's musings on everybody's responsible for themselves and their community.
You are dead, man!
If ever they're called for a slow motion sequence, is this one.
You're a dead man!
Oh, man. He's in deep. He's deep in the waters of sadness, depression, grief.
Whole thing has gone haywire.
Don't ruin this, too.
Ruin this too, huh? Sarah. So much subtext. A lot brimming under the surface, as is customary with David Lynch's work. And yet, my brain is stimulated at every angle, every approach, each new revelation gets me pining, desiring for more.
I'm telling you, Harry.
Shelly. Shelly's on demon time. That's messed up. Oh, why am I laughing?
How would you like fresh huckleberry pie?
I would love a slice of pie. Norma?
I would love nothing more.
Norma, slice of huckleberry pie, heated, vanilla ice cream on the side, coffee.
Coming right up.
Big Ed, how long you been in love with Norma?
Perspicacity. He's so perspicacious.
Somebody's running drugs into Twin Peaks from across the border.
Mm.
We've been working this for 6 months trying to set up a bust. Jacques Renault, bartender at the Roadhouse. We figure him for the middleman. Now, Ed's been doing some undercover. We think Renault slipped him a Mickey.
Felt like somebody hit me with a log splitter.
Ed, I didn't know you were a deputy.
Log splitter? The log lady? Question mark?
Somebody selling drugs to high school kids. And I figure that's everybody's jurisdiction.
Thanks, Norma.
Enjoy.
Okay, now I can't unsee Rashida Jones and Norma here.
This must be where pies go when they die. Okay, Harry. Would you please tell me why you really called me in?
Pie in the sky. Agent Coop.
Twin Peaks is different. There's a sort of evil out there. Something very, very strange in these old woods.
Ah.
Call it what you want. A darkness, a presence.
Are you trying to tap into the supernatural here at Twin Peaks? If so, I'm on board.
It takes many forms. It's been out there for as long as anyone can remember. And we've always been here to fight it. Men before us, or after we're gone.
A secret society.
Why don't we take Agent Cooper for a little ride?
Oh, wait a second. No, I feel like I'm being taken for a ride. This is thrilling. What do you mean a secret society? Some order, some lodge? Are there cloaks involved? Talk to me. Talk to me.
The Bookhouse Boys. Bernard Renault, Jacques' brother, janitor at the Roadhouse. Bernard came across the border this morning with an ounce of cocaine in his kit bag.
Oh.
Thought we'd ask him a few questions.
He's cooked. He's no Walter White. Walter White.
Did you ever sell drugs to Laura Palmer?
I don't sell drugs.
How much does Jacques pay you to be the mule?
Jacques don't pay me nothing. I'm no mule.
So that ounce you had, that was for personal use?
That's right.
I don't know anything about the cocaine.
Your brother didn't come into work, so where's he been?
He'll be back tonight. He's a bartender, isn't he?
You're mixed up with your brother in a wide variety of felonies. What I want to know is why in the world would you tell us where and when to find him?
Excellent inquiry. Nothing gets past Agent Cooper. He asks all the right questions. And I particularly appreciated his method of throwing that rock at that bottle in order to deduce and narrow the list of suspects. Brilliant. You hear me? That is brilliant. That is brilliant.
It's Jacques. The light, the bus light's on. Bernard's in trouble. You gotta get me out of here, Leo. And I don't like waiting, man.
Shut up, I'm on my way.
Better get out of Dodge, man. They're hot on your tail.
Where are you going?
You don't need to know.
Oh. Oh, and we're ramping up Twin Peaks. Shelly said, all right, that's the last time I'm gonna be hit with a sock with a bar in it, bar of soap. No. It's time to take a stand with ammunition. Oh, Chekhov's gun. Chekhov's.
Josie, what's wrong?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Josie's on a vacation far away.
I don't know, dude. Word association. You'll forgive me.
Josie, there is something wrong.
Something horrible is going to happen. You want to hurt me, I know it.
Who wants to hurt you?
Catherine. Catherine and Benjamin Horn.
Oh, the $87,000 foible.
What makes you think so?
I heard Catherine on the phone.
Oh, dropping eaves. Catherine the eavesdropper.
Just like with Andrew's death.
Andrew's death was an accident.
Catherine keeps the mill account books in her safe. 2 books, different numbers.
No, Catherine. Catherine, you devious so-and-so. She's on to you. I don't like the look of this.
Knows that I know it's here.
No. No, 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 no.
Why do you think we have 2 sets of books?
The usual reasons. Something to do with stealing, maybe worse.
Words like embezzlement, Ozarks, Jason Bateman. You might have heard of it.
There were 2. I saw that.
There's nothing unusual in this one.
Oh, there were 2. I swear there were 2.
She's clutching that book as tenderly as Log Lady clutches her log.
The next time you and the Merry Widow want to take a peek in my safe, don't go to so much trouble. Be a man about it. Ask me to my face.
Maybe I'll, check the truck.
That character has the best line deliveries in this show. The best. Every cadence, every intonation. It's pitch perfect. Anna Kendrick, pitch perfect.
Dr. Jacoby, I didn't see you at the funeral today.
Care to explain?
I'm a terrible person, Agent Cooper. I pretend that I'm not, but I am.
Ah.
Oh, I sit and listen to their problems, day after day.
To thine own self be true?
These people think of me as their friend. Truth is, I really don't care. I thought nothing, no one, could ever reach me again. Laura changed all that.
She was the missing piece. She filled the void.
I couldn't come today. I just couldn't. I hope she understands. I hope she forgives me.
You think it's possible? You think somebody killed Andrew?
I don't know.
I mean, if this ominous soundtrack is any indication, then you bet those sweet cheeks.
I believe what they want is to take the mill away from me, for Benjamin to have the land. You think they'll kill me too?
Nothing is gonna happen to you. Not now. Not ever. Not while I'm around.
They have to go through me first, Josie. You're not going on no vacation anytime soon. Not if I have anything to say about it. Them and what army, you bastards. And we now proceed into the lovemaking portion of the episode. Beast with 2 backs, coitus, copulation, you name it. Synonyms. Hey, man. Leland is in a heap of psychological trouble. He's not coping well, to say the least.
Somebody dance with me.
Mr. Palmer, let's take you home.
Oh. Oh.
He needs a nap, a therapist, a cold shower, a companion, something. Because he has lost his equilibrium. Oh. That's how you punctuate the episode, huh? I hope season 1, I'm not going to look out of sheer fear, you feel me? But I hope season 1 has like 20 episodes. Because how they're going to wrap this up has to be legendary. And they slowed the pace down in this episode, which I appreciate. I know I commented on either the last episode or the one before. It's how it was the kinetic energy, the fast pace, the rhythm was nonstop. It was incessant. This time it took the foot off the gas a little bit, allowing us to drink in more each image, each narrative swing, each plot line. I appreciate that as well. Twin Peaks can do no wrong. Yeah, so hey, we're off to the races. This TV show is in full swing. Full swing. It's going full tilt with the melodrama, with the intrigue, with the with the suspense, because Agent Cooper truly does not let anything go, anything pass. He has his radar up on a conscious and subconscious level. He can detect romantic involvement just by a micro expression. I like that. Bobby's father coming in with, some exceptional writing and dialogue, saying everybody has a responsibility, telling his son that, hey, you have to hold yourself accountable, the world around you. He said he gonna turn it up at the funeral. And I don't know. I didn't know what that was gonna constitute, how that was gonna manifest. James showed up at the 11th hour. Man, yeah. So we're trying to I'm trying to truly come to terms with how great of a show I feel this to be. The 90s, wait, the 1989, 90s? I wasn't born yet, so it kind of makes sense that this has gotten by me, but the year 2025 is setting that right. It's remedying the fact that I haven't seen it before. Shout out 2025. Thank you to Katie on the Patreon for enticing me, you know, piquing my interest for this show. David Lynch, Mulholland Drive, Blue Velvet. Literally, it altered the lenses through which I view the world, TVs, movies, storytelling, and his work with transcendental meditation. As a TM practitioner myself, one who practices TM, I find it compelling when he can inject such ways of thinking into storytelling. Try to tap into the collective unconscious, individual unconscious, everything that's under the surface and expressed through dreams. And so in Twin Peaks, we're being catapulted into Agent Cooper's brain, and that oh so pivotal dream sequence in the last episode, Zen, or the skill to catch a killer. And so we're watching the tango between Agent Cooper's conscious and subconscious, and we're seeing how that is going to unravel, unfold, and answer all the questions we have as an audience member before our very eyes. We got a secret society which protects this close-knit community from evil entities. And apparently it's been, in existence for generations. They gagged the guy because he was a cocaine mule, as it were. And then his brother, the bartender, tried to get out of Dodge. He poisoned Ed. Yeah, I am mystified. I am mystified at the high quality of this show. Episode after episode. This pleases me so. And so as we proceed in this world, I am just gonna buckle in and enjoy the ride. I don't even try to anticipate where it's going because I know I'm in good hands with Twin Peaks. I know I am. Whatever you got, I'm willing to buy in, 10 toes down in this universe because I'm so invested. And Leland, man, somebody help our brother Leland, please, at your earliest convenience, because the pathway to recovery from this grief of losing his daughter seems to be long and arduous. You hear me? Long and hard. Heart goes out to him. Don't ruin this too. What did Laura's mother mean by that? Ruin this as well. So sophisticated, so Byzantine, so many dips and turns and tunnels in this story that, there's always something to contemplate and to sink your teeth into. And I appreciate that on every level, emotional, psychological, mental levels of the dream interpretation, the perils and the benefits of a small town. You feel the friction between Agent Cooper and Albert and different philosophies therewith. Yeah, so that was season 1, episode 4. More on the way. More on the way. I will be doing every episode. Fire Walk with Me, the movie. And I believe there's another one, right? Maybe mistaken. But yeah. And I'm gonna watch more David Lynch films as well. I've seen Blue Velvet and Mulholland Drives at least like 10 to 15 times each. I discovered Blue Velvet. No, I discovered Mulholland Drive for the first time in the year of our Lord 2016, and I haven't looked back. Like, I always get that itch. If I haven't seen it in a few months, I throw it on and watch it in its entirety in one sitting. No bathroom breaks because that movie deserves every ounce of your attention. And how it flipped that turn. Okay, that's another video. That's another video because I can go on for eons discussing those aforementioned films. But yeah, eventually I'm gonna do, your Lost Highways, your Wild at Hearts, and get into his other body of work. But I'm gonna tackle this universe first. But I appreciate you taking the time to watch this, particularly if you've gotten this far. Come on now. It means a lot. Helps the algorithm if you're watching this on YouTube, on Patreon. Can't do it without you guys. Full length, unedited videos available. Early access to the ones I upload on YouTube. And if you're interested, you can join the Patreon and select movies for me to watch each month if, that piques your interest. But that was season 1, episode 4, Twin Peaks. As always, till we meet again.